I don't know if you're advocating. Jim, thanks for the phone call. We'll leave it at that and move on. There are some questions. While everybody wants to know who shot Kennedy, perhaps it's better if we don't. In this case, both of Jim's line of questioning perhaps better left unsolved. Plus, I'm not planning on having any more children, so I don't really care. Not that it would have been an issue. Trust me. I can see when like people want to give like natural childbirth or in a bathtub. Gross. That I get. This, not so much.
Yeah.
Many new state laws take effect 90 days after they're signed. A few states like California, Colorado, Illinois, Oregon have get extra attention this time of year because traditionally many laws in those states take effect on January 1st. As a result, life changes a bit more radically for Illinois residents each new year. On Wednesday, in addition to the tanning measure we talked about, where if you're under 18, right, you're going to have to stay pasty white. Although the unintended consequence is that I wonder if they'll see a surge in spray-on tanning, or if that's illegal too. That would seem to me to be worse than regular tanning. I don't know. I've never been into a tanning booth ever. I know. Tristan, have you? No, you have. I was afraid to ask that question. I'm gonna leave it. We need to talk more. I know I've been out of the studio for a while. We've got some. You saw 47 Ronin before you saw Anchorman 2. I don't know how that happened. Okay. Still hasn't signed up for healthcare. He was supposed to. Commie Bob, the webcasting video producer, he's off the hook. Yeah, we need to have a chat, I think. Or maybe I should just stop asking you questions. Let's see. Tanning measure. In Illinois, they can now return here we go. You can now return a pet or be reimbursed for veterinary costs if an illness was not disclosed by the seller. So if you got a dog and the dog has cataracts and you don't want to deal with it, you can give the dog back, essentially. Oh, it's sad. That's the Lemon Pets law. I had no idea what that meant. It was in the headline of the title, and I waited until now to find out.
It's a lemon.
Yeah, some of these I don't proofread because it's more fun for us to kind of sort of discover it together, like a little surprise, So when I read the new laws for 2014, tanning bed bans to Lemon Pets, I thought it was some like genetically, you can genetically modify your pet to have it smell like lemons. Well, they make the Dayglow pigs and stuff now. Anything's possible. Lemon pet laws already exist in 21 states, according to the American Veterinary Medical Association. I've never heard that before. Lemon pet.
Wow.
Also in Illinois, anyone who flicks a cigarette butt on a street or sidewalk could be fined at least $50 for littering. Police must receive training on psychological effects of stun guns. Penalties are now tougher for inciting a violent flash mob or riot via social media. Illinois also becomes the 13th state to prohibit handheld cell phones while driving. Meanwhile, school districts will be able to install cameras on school buses to photograph drivers. School-based sex education must include information about both abstinence and contraception. I believe the abstinence course is probably a much quicker course than the contraception course. You just don't do it.
No.
What do we tell you? Don't do it. Okay, you get an A. And it's like that. Done. Don't say I didn't never teach you anything. Not that you don't know why I'm looking at you. Illinois also has new tough laws prohibiting unmanned aerial drones. Wednesday, it'll be illegal to use a drone to interfere with hunters or fishermen. Police must also get a warrant to use a drone for surveillance, except in the cases of terrorism. Well, that leaves it open-ended. Or if the suspect is fleeing a crime scene, send in the drones. Let's see. Another sampling of laws. Colorado. Drivers will see a new annual $50 fee for plug-in electric cars. That's so sad. And if you buy an electric car, you gotta pay an extra $50. Oh, that's so unfortunate. It's just your elitism costs you more money. I'm so sorry. Snobbery costs you $50. Not everybody's a snob that drives an electric car, but some people have bank here in town. I keep seeing Tesla. I see Teslas all over town, man. Those are not cheap cars. And every time I see a Tesla, I go, ooh, what is that? And then I go, oh, it's a Tesla. I've seen like probably 5. And I go, oh, that's a cool looking car. What is that? Oh, it's a Tesla. And you think I would have figured out what they look like by now, but I haven't. Colorado is one of several states looking to capture revenue from alternative fuel, electric, and hybrid vehicles. Connecticut, new gun control laws in the aftermath of the school shooting. Newtown include mandatory registration of all assault weapons, large capacity ammunition magazines bought before April 2013, and the creation of statewide registry that will track parolees whose crimes involve weapons. And then there's not, surely there should have been something on here about increasing school security, allowing teachers to carry weapons or adding armed patrols or security there to the, maybe they just forgot it out of the story, because that would have been like the first sensible thing I think you would have done. Sense the sarcasm. Delaware, sale, possession, or distribution of shark fins is now prohibited. Okay. Apparently you could before and they had an issue. Let's see. Maine becomes the 48th state to require a check-off for organ donation on a driver's license to promote organ donation. Probably easier to do than it was for me to read that sentence. Oregon, privately run websites that feature police mugshots must take down photos for free if subjects can show they were not guilty or the charges were dropped. I want to know the stories behind how that came about. Like, I want to know about shark fin, and I want to know about the police mugshots, because obviously there had to be something that brought that about. I don't really want to know about the placentas. That doesn't matter to me. And then